Lastly, on these types of things, spiritually, for people who are either in a faith type thing or just from their own spirituality, a lot of people are very angry at God. All right, they have this concept of thought process of how could He let this happen? How could He do this? You know, whatever. Very, very normal, and from all the faiths that I've helped, you know, very, very acceptable to the religious leaders of that faith as well. Not wanting to participate in services, whether it be Catholic Mass or a Protestant service or going to the synagogue or to a temple or whatever, is very common. And it's interesting that what people think, they often think it's because they've lost their faith. And I tell people, as I said, I do a lot of work with churches and things, but I tell people it's rare that someone that doesn't have faith could care if they lose it. Right? It's only faith-filled people who are worried about having lost it. Somebody with no faith could care less if they don't have faith. Right? So it's really what happens to people is that they don't want to be around other happy people, or maybe that's where the funeral was, or there's something that is hard to accept. And so or maybe they're just simply angry at God right now and they need time away. And then, as I said before, there's those platitudes that a lot of times, unfortunately, places of religion or people in that area will say that really aren't very helpful often. Somebody comes up to you crying and they say, well, at least she's in a better place. Well, again, as I said before, that may be true from her faith, but we miss her, and that's what I need you to, to plug into.